Okay, in this tutorial, I will discuss about work breakdown structure or WBS. Uh, what exactly a WBS? WBS is a work breakdown structure, is a deliverable-oriented grouping of the work involved in a project that define the total scope of the project. It is the foundation document that provides the basis for planning, managing project schedules, costs, resources, and other things and other processes that we're going to cover throughout the course. Therefore, it is essential to develop good WBS. Okay. So, what does a WBS look like? Well, project manager often organize the WBS using one of the following approach. The first one is by product, second one is by phases, and the third one is by process groups. I'm gonna discuss each one of these in the next couple of slides. Okay, below is a sample of WBS for setting up an intranet for an organization. So if the intranet has more pages, okay, basically, okay, notice that the product area provide the basis for organization, okay. There are main boxes or grouping on the WBS such as web design, site design, right? This is site design. And then the product basically the intranet has a home page, and then they have a marketing pages, and then they have another one is sales pages. Let's say that you have another one, accounting pages. So you're going to put accounting pages over there. Okay. So if the intranet has more pages, then we just add more WBS product on the right. Okay. Remember, uh, the product area provides the basis for its organization. That is the main thing about WBS by the product. In the website design, you have sitemap, you have graphic design, you have all the program, and then on the home page you have text, images, hyperlink, and so on, right? In the marketing pages also you have text, images, hyperlink, and so on, and also the same as sales pages. And if you have accounting pages, they're gonna also do the same. Okay, remember this is one of the first one. WBS organized by the product. The second one that I want to mention is uh, intranet WBS organized by phases. Okay, by phases. Okay, in contrast, the same internet project can also the same intranet project that we just discussed in the earlier slide can also be organized around phases such as concept, site design, site development, rollout, and support. All of the above mentioned provide the basis of the organization by phases. So let's see how it works here. For example, the first thing you need to do is to have a concept here. For example, to evaluate the current system, define the requirements, define specific functionality, define the risks and the risk management approach, develop a project plan, brief web development teams. Okay, that's 1.1, which is the concept. Okay, after that, the website design is in the next one. So first you have to define the requirement. The second step, you need to design the web. What kind of website do you want, right? How are you going to do it? Is it going to be columnar, or are you going to using table, or maybe you have another method? After you have a design, the next thing is to do a website development. This is where all the programmer and the analysts, they get together in the group and then think what kind of program they want to use. Based on the design, the programmer gonna create a program that meet the specific need of the organization. Okay. Then after it's finished, it's gonna roll out. It's gonna phase out the old system and start with the new system that we just developed. Okay. And the last thing, maybe you need to do some testing or like a beta testing. And after it passes all the processes, then we need to provide a technical support, right? Technical support in case there is any problem on the website, on the application. Okay. So then this is called level 2, right? On level 3, they're going to provide more detail. For example, in the concept, in the level 3, you have evaluate the current system, define the requirement for the new one, define specific functionality, develop project plan, brief the web development teams, and you need to define the risk. What is the risk? When we move, normally when an organization changes from one system to the newer system, they usually have a risk involved in it. So we need to take into consideration, especially with the downtime. Many organizations, they do not want to have a downtime. Let me give you an example. In the hospital or in the doctor office, now the government mandated that many healthcare providers, they need to implement electronic medical record or EMR. So the transition from the manual system to the newer system, they need to plan it carefully. Therefore, they can make a smooth transition efficiently and effectively. Okay. So this is level 3. And then after level 3, you have the details here. Define user requirement, define content requirement, define system requirement, and define server owner requirements. Notice that the intranet WBS organized by phases, they do it by level 1, for example, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4, like concept. You need to, first you define the requirement or the concept, then you need to do the design. After that, you need to do the site development, and then you need to do the testing or rollout, okay, and then you need, finally, they're gonna provide technical support. For your group project, if you want to do the WBS, if you want to do WBS for your project, you can maybe just up to level 3. You don't need to go to further down detail to level 4. Okay, just remember, intranet WBS organized by phases. Okay, the above mentioned provide the basis of organization. Okay, don't get confused with this one. This one is organized by the product. For example, you have homepage, marketing, sales, and accounting. Okay, this is go by phase, organized by phase. And the last one, which is this one. Okay, well, if people want some time, if students want to have some time-based flow for the work, they may need to create a WBS using called by process approach, by process group approach. Okay, by process group here. For example, first you need to do initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and closing. Notice that the concept site, notice that from the earlier slide, WBS by the phases, the concept, site design, site development, rollout or testing, and support will be in level 3, which is under executing, right? They put it all together, all of this. Concept, site design, site development, rollout, and support, they put it in here, which is in level 3 under executing. So if your group gonna organize if your team gonna organize the group project based on the process group, you need to follow this guideline or this template. First, you do initiating, planning, executing, then monitoring and closing. Then each of these process group, you need to explain a little bit more. For example, in the initiating, you have select project select project manager, form project team, develop project charter, right? And then on the planning stage, you develop scope statement, create WBS, and develop and refine other plan that is needed. So right now we are in this stage for your group project. Okay, I try to have the student understand the WBS carefully because this is an important document or foundation for the rest of the phases that we're gonna do in class. All right, I give you an example. I give you example of WBS, I think in the assignment thread, so please take a look at it. Go over, review them carefully, and email me if you have any questions. So in summary, students should decide which approach that they want to choose, and after that, the WBS will be used for the basis for planning and managing costs, resources, schedule, and other process management for the rest of the project. Thank you.